So tonight we got chicken on the menu. So we're gonna be cutting pieces about this big, about like the size between two of your finger bones. And so show you guys how to do it with some more of this chicken. So we're gonna want to cut pieces like maybe ½ inch thick or so. Not too big, but not too small. Otherwise, it'll just cook too fast. So we got this. This one maybe like 4 pieces or so. Cut it up. Chicken's a really good source of protein. A lot of athletes eat it. I recommend it. I think it's pretty tasty, really. Just gotta learn how to cook it right. My family's pretty divided. Only some of us like chicken. My mom doesn't like it too much, but my dad and me and 2 of my 3 brothers, well, I guess all 3 of them, they all like chicken too. So do recommend giving it a try with other Blackstone recipes, but it's good. So again, looking for about this is what you want. So I'll finish cutting this up and then I'll show you guys how to do the salt and pepper on it. So we're back now. We finished cutting the chicken. As you can see, I spread out, which you want to do, so you can put this salt and pepper on evenly. When you're cooking chicken, you got to remember to wash your hands frequently because it's not sanitary, unlike other meats like steak and stuff. So you're going to want to be sure to keep your hands clean. That's what I just did before I came out here. So we got salt. I like putting the salt on first. Put a good amount of salt on. Let's go over it. Make sure you get it on everything. Tastes real good. You want to add a little bit of pepper, but you know, you can really fine tune this however you want. Just do it a few times, see how much you like, how much your family likes. And so now that we got that seasoned up, I'm gonna fire up the griddle and we'll cook this bad boy up. Hey, so we're back. Had my griddle on high. Been warming up probably for about 10 minutes or so. So that's what you're gonna want to do so you can get it real nice and warm. So I want to put some olive oil down. Get a good amount of that, and then spread that around with your flipper. We can grab our chicken and just slide that right on. Try and like spread it out, make it all, just so it doesn't all suck up the heat at once. So you're gonna want to spread it out, make sure everything's cooking, because if something doesn't, that's unhealthy for you. Gotta make sure it's all cooked through. So spread this all out. Gotta check the time here because I like cooking mine about 3 minutes. So that's what 3 minutes per side, because that's what gets it real nice. Not much to do after you spread it all out, so put your tools to the side and make sure you got everything else you need. So as you saw, we're gonna need salt and pepper to season originally. And we need some olive oil, which is gonna work wonders well on the grill. And then at the end, we're gonna need soy sauce in a squirt bottle, so which is way easier. Or, I mean, you can pour it on, but really, you gotta be professional. And then you're gonna need some teriyaki sauce. You're not gonna need much of this, but we'll toss all the chicken in there at the end, and it'll turn out real nice. Probably about another minute on this chicken, and then we can flip it over, and it'll be looking great. So that should be about 3 minutes now. So Just go over and flip it all over. See how nice that sear is looking? That's exactly what we need. That's why we got it on high. You want to leave it on high the whole time. If you got a little bit less chicken than I'm cooking for, because I got 7 people to feed, then you can probably turn off these 2 side burners and then just cook in the middle. But I like spreading all out. I think it's just easier. So, but whatever you prefer. Looks like everything's cooking now. This is like a chunk, so you want to break that up a little bit. That'll happen. If you don't spread it out well enough on the tray, looks like I missed a few spots. Getting a bit dark now, so hard to see, but I hope it's okay for you guys on the video. But so now we check the time. 5:35:20, so wait till 5:37:40 or so. That's like 2.5 minutes. And then we can toss it all together and we'll put soy sauce and teriyaki. Are getting close, another 1.5 minutes or so. Alright, so that's so that's been 2 minutes. So this is where you can find your littler pieces. That's bound to happen. So we got this one here, and then if your guests, they're up for it, you start tossing to them and practice that. Want to practice that? It's a fun trick. Everyone loves it. Pretty classic. So getting close. We'll let it cook for another 20 seconds or so, and toss it all together. Soy sauce and teriyaki. Make sure you have that by now. All right, that's 3 minutes. So it's been on there for a total of 6 minutes now. We'll put it all together. And just delicious how it is, but want to add a little bit of soy sauce. Toss it all together. Gets real steamy when it's hot. Because the soy sauce has a lot of water in it. So a little bit hard to see, but you can get around that. And I add a little bit of teriyaki. Alright, that's plenty right there. And you just mix it all up. Can I get a bowl? I forgot to get a bowl. Thank you. Mix it up. gotta make sure you have a bowl with you. I forgot to grab that. We'll have someone grabbing that for me. Don't worry. We got this here. Just let it sit for a few seconds. Now that we've got the bowl, we can just take it off and put it right in. If you got these big spatulas, like I do, you're gonna want to just get the tip, because otherwise it's kind of hard to get in your bowl, and you don't want to be dribbling it all over. Especially if you got your bowl off to the side, you don't want to be dropping your precious food on the ground. People in Africa would eat that. Oh, we're cutting that out. All right, there we go. Now, as you can see, it looks delicious. Oh, got one. Really good. You have to get that dry, and then now we just got to clean off our griddle. So, turn it off, get your water, scrape it off. Oh, good luck griddling, folks.